With back to school or school back in session, or getting closer for many students, many parents and children will be packing school lunches, and nutritionist Shalena Casanova with Ad Nutrition is here in the Air Comfort Solutions kitchen with tips on how to make fun and healthy choices and experiences for the kids too.
Absolutely.
You're a mother of three.
Yes.
You know how busy it is and how tough it can be to get kids to eat. So what are kind of your suggestions?
So my biggest tip is you want to involve the child in what they're wanting. You want to ask them, you know, what would you like to have? That's kind of like the #1 tip. And then you want to also encourage them to maybe possibly try something new. And I will kind of go over that in a second. And then you want to make sure that their plate is colorful, so adding lots of color.
Is it tough to get kids, because I don't have any children, and you've got an 8 and 14-year-old at home,
yes,
to find foods that they like that are also nutritious? What are your suggestions in doing that?
So I like to just encourage them to try new things, and how we do that is like when we're building in like dinner plates or lunch plates, or even for back to school, you want to just, you know, put something small portion on their plate, and then just encourage them to just, you know, take a bite out of it and see if you like it. And then make sure you have what they like, and then just kind of add into it. So,
and introducing children to foods, yes, that takes time.
Yes, yes. So according to statistics, you want to try to do it about 8 to 10 times. So you don't want to give up. So you have to have a little bit of patience, but keep encouraging and keep putting it in their lunchbox or on their dinner plate, and eventually they're going to try it.
Yeah, so the first time you give them some broccoli and they say, I don't like it, you got to keep trying.
Right, absolutely.
Well, I love that. You shared some video, and your daughter, Grace, helped you with that.
Yes.
It was of you and Grace shopping together at the grocery store and then packing the lunch together. I love that because it gets the kids involved. And that helps and share the experience, and probably makes it more exciting for them when they get to school to eat their lunch.
Yes, and then as we were packing it, Grace picked up a bell pepper and started eating it, and I did too. So it also encourages them to maybe even try new foods while you're packing the lunch as well. So.
And I see you got some things in there that some people are like, well, that's not healthy. You've got Oreos, and the Go-Gurt's probably fine, but there are ways to still let kids be kids.
Yes, yes. You want to encourage, you know, the whole foods, fresh fruits and vegetables, but you never want to restrict or leave anything out. So you know, Grace kind of picked out what she wanted, and then we went and picked a fun food together. And I was like, so what kind of fun food would you like? And she was like, Oreos. And I was like, okay.
I'm with Grace on that for sure. Talk about the lunch. It's called a bento box.
Yeah, and Grace loves the bento box. It's just kind of fun to look at, and you can put small amounts of a variety in here, so it encourages them to have that well-balanced and variety diet. So in here we have watermelon, mandarin oranges, cheese, red bell pepper, turkey sandwich, and then the Oreo.
One Oreo. There's not 20 like I would want.
Right. So you want to limit the fun foods, but not restrict them, and then just a taste of something new that you would like your child to maybe get exposed to and try.
So you've got a cucumber in there.
Yes.
Okay, I like that. Now, you talk about older kids as well. You've got a 14-year-old, so middle high school students, they may not be packing lunches to go to school. They may be going off campus for lunch.
Right. So you want to just encourage them, maybe suggest taking something with them they can keep in their backpack, like a piece of fruit or a banana. If they're a high schooler and they're going to McDonald's, at least they can pair what they get at McDonald's with something nutritious, and then encourage them to also pick a protein source. So it's really important.
Well, you really emphasize adding color to your meals, whether you're a child, a middle schooler, or an adult.
Yes, yeah. So it's really important to get those nutrients in, and vitamins and minerals are very important, just like our macronutrients, though. So we can't forget about them, we can't leave them out. So
wonderful. Thank you, Shalena. We have all of Shalena and the Ad Nutrition team's information linked over at newson6.com. We appreciate you being here.